What would you do if you had the opportunity to develop anything you wanted on a 2-acre land in Central America? I have the opportunity to start something by next April on one of my mom's properties in Trujillo, Colon, Honduras. This is something that I've talked about for almost a year now with my mom, and she really likes what I have to put forth. First, I started off with the idea to register a nonprofit to help with youth development and environmental sustainability, and I still want to do that, but I'll be honest, my GoFundMe did not go the way that I wanted it to in order to register the nonprofit. That's why I'm tilting towards using the property for ecotourism in order to raise funds for the nonprofit. This is a project that I'm developing not only with my mom and my family, but with close friends and people that I met in college, as well as professors and educators of mine. I want this to be a creative collaboration within the community of Trujillo, but also to reach different parts of the world in order for people to come and experience a different culture. We want to foster a safe place so that people can exchange art and music, food, customs, languages. First phase of the property would be to convert it into a campground for an all-inclusive stay with transportation, food, ecotourism, and the accommodation itself. Some of the activities that people can do while they're staying there is hike Calentura, hike in El Triunfo, which is like 30 minutes away from Trujillo. You can go to Castilla to see the open sea, which is on the other side of the bay, about 15-minute drive. And we can go to the lagoon, the hot springs, and of course the sea and the bay. And there's also rivers. I went to La Poza del Cura when I went my second time, and it was a beautiful river pool, but the current is so strong, so people have to be good swimmers in order to jump off the rocks and swim into very deep water, but it's so much fun. Another part of the funds will be set aside to buy more property in order to expand agroforestry to make food more accessible for people in Trujillo. As we see patriarchal structures fall, we are returning to a structure that is community-centered. It is our birthright to have access to food. When we no longer rely on the systems in place for food, we the people become more powerful. Indigenous communities have survived this way for centuries and centuries since the beginning of time. As we are returning to indigenous practices, we are also integrating new things that we have learned as a society. My main desire is for people to come together and celebrate life itself. I do really want some feedback on how much people would pay for this camping experience. And if you have any questions, then please let me know. But I also want to know what you guys would want to do. What would people want to do? Because we have the opportunity. In Trujillo, it's a bay area where the mountain meets the Caribbean Sea. It's a beautiful place. One thing I do want to do is bonfires every night, dancing every night, coming together in community and connecting with one another. The world no longer has to live in isolation to feed a system that is killing us. I hope this reaches the right audience, but either way, I'm going to be posting about this every day now because I need to get more serious about it. If you have a desire to change the world, then this experience is for you.